This brings us to the end of our section on measuring usability. In the next couple of slides, we're going to highlight, hopefully, the key takeaways from the various elements that we've looked at. So the first one is really all about the importance of measuring usability through the different types of metric that we have identified. If we do that, if we are measuring it, it means that we have powerful and informed data and tools that we can use then to enrich our decision making, enabling us to create better quality software, enabling us to offer our users a better experience. And that's fundamentally what we're all about. Through measuring usability, we get an insight into the areas that the user likes, the areas that the user finds complicated or challenging or not satisfactory. And we can also, through self-reported metrics, ask the user directly then and get a bit of an insight into what they think and what they feel. So it's a rich set of data that we can use to understand how our users interact with our software and how we can go about improving it. When we think about how we actually measure it, we've covered a wide range of different metrics, measurable things. That includes performance metrics, where we can get the user to do something, we can then use it, look at characteristics of how they have done it, be that in terms of task completion, task effectiveness, efficiency. We also highlighted learnability, and just to reiterate that that's a particularly important one because we want our users to be able to pick up and to learn to use software easily, effortlessly, and quickly through all of the things that we do. We also looked at self-reported metrics, and that gives us an insight into what the user thinks and feels and how they value or don't value certain aspects of it. And when user satisfaction is so much about that experience of using software, the self-reported metrics, they give us a direct insight, if carefully crafted and designed, into what the user is thinking and experiencing. We also looked at, be it descriptive, inferential statistics. These, given a set of data, these are the statistical tools that we can use to describe and to reason about that data. And they give us powerful tools then to understand the data that we are collecting, and in many cases to be able to reason from the data that we've collected to a wider population. Of course, because we are dealing with quite often small samples, and we're dealing with people or users, and people have a range of different views, we indicated and we covered it was really very important that in all of our statistical analysis that we introduce appropriate confidence intervals, and we're always clear as to the level of confidence that we are reporting our findings to. So, as mentioned, that brings us to the end of our complete section then on about measuring usability. Hopefully it's of use. It definitely is an essential aspect that you will want to build into all of your experimental design in terms of understanding the designs that you have. Well, how does the users interact with them? What are their strengths? What are their weaknesses? And what do we need to focus on to bring about improvement?